Hey guys, happy 4th of July. Just wanted to give a quick 2,500 mile update on the 2020 Honda Passport Elite. Hope everybody's staying safe out there during this 4th of July. So I just wanted to talk about some of my experiences with the Passport. I know a lot of people are interested in this vehicle, and talk about a couple of reasons why I chose the Passport instead of the Pilot. Also talk about a couple things that I really like on the Passport and a couple things I really don't like. So I'll flip around the video here and we'll get into it. And make sure to hit that subscribe button, by the way. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and it doesn't cost anything, so hit that button for me, please. Alright, so here is the 2020 Honda Passport Elite. So the Elite is the nicest model. Finally got some license plates on this beast. Just about $500 for the license plates. I thought it was going to be more like $650, something like that. So I'll have a little money left over for some of the things that I want to do to this. The color is called Modern Steel. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. The only thing I really did was tint the windows so far. And this black interior is holding up pretty good. The gloss black. It's got a couple little micro scratches, but nothing too bad. For the most part, it's pretty shiny, pretty nice. These all-weather liners. Man, these liners are super nice. Oh, I thought that was... So anyways, it does come with the gray interior as well. And I really wanted the gray. It kind of just creates a nice contrast. But the gray is harder to find, in my opinion. So this is what was close to me. So that's what I got. I made several other videos on some of the likes and dislikes already, but this will be more of a 2,500 mile update. Kind of just take you along on my journey with the Passport. I did buy it new, of course. So one of the things that I still need to get done is that stinking tow hitch. So Honda wants $1,700. Still saving up some money for that. Hopefully have it before the winter at least. So like I said, it's got 2,500 miles on it, and I thought I'd just kind of tell you how it is to live with this thing. So a couple other videos I talked about having a Rubicon, stuff like that. I would like to get the Rubicon, but I think there's some things that this is a little bit more practical. So starting off with the gas mileage. The gas mileage in this Passport has been great. 25 miles to the gallon. So I've got a little bit better a couple times if I'm driving like a granny. No offense, grannies. But I have got a little bit better than 25. It averages right about 25. So that's pretty dang good. I really thought I'd get less, closer to 20. So gas mileage is a pretty big consideration. This is like, I used to have a Honda Civic, so this is kind of like a all-wheel drive Honda Civic, if you ask me. Obviously it's not, but it gets good gas mileage, all-wheel drive. So if you're kind of looking for a car that has a little bit of ground clearance and gets decent gas mileage, I think this is just a great choice. Not to mention it looks really cool. One of the reasons I chose this over the Pilot is because it was a little shorter, and it's not very often I have more than 2 or 3 people with me, so it opens up this back a little bit more too. I think the cargo area is probably a little bigger. I'd have to double check though. So this cargo area is pretty sweet. You can see how big it is. You can drop down the seats by the little button. So it's got a ton of room, and obviously just missing that third row. So that was one of the reasons is I just don't need that third row. Another reason is the added ground clearance. So I think it gives you another inch or two with ground clearance. And as you guys know, every inch matters. So a little extra ground clearance never hurt anybody. I really don't plan on doing any off-road, so to speak. Just maybe an occasional rough road, something like that. So works pretty good for that. Let's see. One of the other things that I want to talk about is that kind of surprised me is the stereo. So the stereo in this thing is just really sweet. I think it's like 540 watts, something like that. And the Silverado's got a Bose stereo, and this is actually probably louder, which is very surprising. So that was one of the things that I'm really starting to like. I'm not a huge audiophile by any means, but I do like to listen to some awesome music. So I really like to listen to like Zeppelin, Stones, Metallica, obviously. And this does have a subwoofer in the back as well, along with some separate tweeters, stuff like that. So this stereo is pretty awesome. So I really like that. Let's see if we can see the subwoofer. I think it's kind of hard to find, but we'll look for it. I've never really looked for it before, but I think it's buried back here. Let's see. So this just picks up like this, and then this picks up like that. Yes, I think that's the subwoofer right there. Does it say on it? It doesn't say. So maybe you guys could tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a subwoofer right there. Got some other stuff back here. Nothing too exciting. So yeah, that stereo's awesome. The other thing is that gas mileage, 25 miles per gallon. So those are the really two big things that I wanted to talk about, the stereo and the gas mileage that I liked. The other two big things that I dislike is no tow hitch and the brake mitigation in this. So I pretty much have to turn this off. I just hold this down for 2 seconds. Pretty much have to turn that off every time, which is kind of a pain in the butt. If I don't, it startles me sometimes if I'm cruising along and there's no if the lines on the road aren't that good. It'll shake the wheel and it'll say brake, 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 like you're gonna die or something. So I really don't like that. So between those two things, for the dislikes, the tow hitch, and the automatic brake mitigation. Those are probably my two biggest gripes. You can see I've got 23.96 for the mileage. Let's see what we're averaging here. Average, oh, that's for the new fuel tank, and I just filled up, so this one might tell us something else. Let's look. Let's see. Not yet. Yeah, so here's a couple of the last tanks, and you can see 26.3, 23.7, 24.5. So it's averaging right about 25 miles to the gallon, which is sweet. I was expecting closer to 21. So yeah, this is just for the last fill up for the last 27 miles. I've had the AC going and been parked a lot and buying fireworks actually. So we'll do a quick walk around, and I'll let you guys get back to your 4th of July. And put these seats back up. I really like this color too. It's kind of, I've always been a fan of gray anyways. All right, guys, we're back where we started. So happy 4th of July. Everybody be safe. Hit that subscribe button. See ya.